Hello. After explaining and understanding first law and second law of motion, now let us see the third law. Of course, everybody knows that it's very common, but there is a differentiation between the cause and effect and an action and reaction. The Newton's third law states that when every action has equal and an opposite reaction, and you should not be misunderstanding it. For example, I put on the switch for fan, it rotates. This is the action, this is a reaction. No, this is actually the cause and this is the effect. This should not be confused with action and reaction. So let me give an example for action and reaction. Now, just can you please focus on my foot? Yeah. The action, what I do is just keep my foot over here and then I walk. But how does this happen? The ground exerts the equal force in the opposite direction so that I move away. This is how I walk. And let us take an example of rocket. It gives a propulsion. Say the propellants give enormous force, the gas force, the fuel is getting burned up. This produces the pressure. This is action. And the reaction is the rocket climbs up. And say the birds, according to the parallelogram law of forces, it flocks the wing. And when it flocks the wing, it raises higher and higher. The action is the action of wings like this, and the reaction is the birds getting lifted. So these are the example of action and reaction. And also you can take an example of a man rowing a boat. Say with the oars, the man rows a boat, and the reaction is the boat moves forward. Example, swimming. When you put your hands across and when you push the water away from you, you move forward. A man jumping from the boat. Just imagine a calm, still water, you're on the boat, a small boat, and then you jump from the boat. As you jump, the boat also moves away from you. So these are the examples of action and reaction. And also, we have many examples in everyday life. And I'll just show you an animation for the example of action and reaction. That is the Newton's third law. And I hope everybody must have understood the first three laws, or almost the three laws of Newton's motion examples. Thank you.
The Newton's third law of motion. According to this law, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. But what does that mean? This means that for every force there is a reaction force that is equal in size but exactly opposite in direction. That is to say that whenever an object pushes another object, it gets pushed back in opposite direction equally hard. Let us say two balls colliding at an equal force. When both the balls collide each other, they get pushed back. Now, we are seeing a rocket which obeys Newton's third law of motion. Up, up and away.